Hello, welcome back to another Right Along Live. I am so sorry for the technical issues that we had on Monday. I know the sound was wrong and it was a really bad stream. So, I rebroadcast the episode yesterday, so hopefully you've seen that. And if not, you can catch up on all the usual places. It's on my website, it's on Facebook, and it's on YouTube. So yeah, you can catch up with that. I rebroadcasted it yesterday. And if you're new this week, don't worry. We are talking all about location and how authors make their locations in their stories really interesting. And as always, there's some templates to use if you want to. They're on my website. You can download them. And we filled in this one on Monday, and it was all about drawing your location. So imagining a location to draw and putting loads and loads of detail in. And I chose two locations. They're not very imaginary. They're real places. They could be real places. But I imagined them and drew them. So I drew a desert island and I drew under the sea. And they're kind of related. But you could have done anything. You could have magpied these ideas if you liked them. But you could have chosen something like, maybe it was your school, and it could be inside your school and outside in the playground. They could have been your two locations. Or it could have been maybe at home, maybe it was your bedroom and the kitchen at home. Or maybe it was two made-up worlds, like the moon and an imaginary planet on the other side of the universe. So it could be anything you want. And hopefully you went away and you spent some time drawing these and then putting the detail together. And we had 3 describing words that you needed to do. And how people feel when they're there. Now I put that people would be happy on the desert island and they'd feel adventurous under the sea. So once you've done that, today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking these locations and writing them into our story. And for that, we're going to need our second download. And again, you can get these on the website. And this one says, basically, we're basing the story on one of my books, which is The Day Granny's Knickers Blew Away. And if you haven't ever read that, don't worry, because you can watch the Facebook Live. I'll put the link to the video. I'll put that in the description of the Read Along Live. But basically, the book is all about a pair of Granny's knickers blowing off the washing line and ended up in loads of different locations along the way. And what we're going to do is we're going to extend that story a little bit. So we're going to use Granny Moon as the main character. And her knickers have blown away again. And they end up first in your first location here. And what I'd like you to do is use the space here, or if you haven't got a printer, don't worry, you could just do it on some normal paper, is describe what the location looks like, what your first location looks like, and how Granny reacts while she is there. So her knickers are blown away, and she ends up in a desert island looking for them. And well, how would she feel when she's there? Well, it's very warm and it's sunny. And it's making her feel very happy, even though she's having to look for her knickers everywhere. And she looks on top of the palm trees, and she even digs some holes in the sand. Maybe they've been buried. And think of all the different things that she could do in this location. And then you're going to do exactly the same thing for your second location. How does Granny Moon feel when she's in her second location? So she's had to take a swim under the sea, and it's cold, it's very blue, and it's really busy. There's loads and loads of different fish under the sea. And I want you to write that into this story using Granny Moon looking for her knickers. And then finally, Granny Moon finds her knickers in the end. Where were they? So they're going to be in your second location somewhere. And I think the octopus is going to be wearing Granny's knickers, and that's where she finds them. So that's the idea for my story that I'm going to write over the next couple of days. And hopefully you've got enough ideas there. You've got your storyboard and you've got the template as well. And what we're going to be doing this week is, again, on Friday, I'm not going to be able to record live. I'm not going to be able to broadcast live because my internet still hasn't been fixed. So what I'd like you to do is still send me your stories by 6 o'clock on Thursday, and I'll be able to feature them. So 6 o'clock tomorrow night, and I'll be able to feature them in Friday's episode. And also on Friday, really excited about this one, we're going to be doing a read-along session, and it's going to be to a very well-known book that I'm sure you will have all heard of, and some of you might even have it at home, so you'll be able to read along with me. It's going to be The Twits by Roald Dahl, and that starts on Friday at 6 o'clock as well. As always, don't forget to like, share and comment, and if you're watching this on YouTube at a later date, hit that subscribe button as well. I can't wait to see what you come up with your location ideas. So I'm going to leave you to it. Have a lovely, lovely day, and I will catch up with you very, very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.